What's up, guys? Welcome back, and we are back over at the big shop at San Limo, and we are wiring our life away. I just finished up this red car. I got all the wiring done, and as you guys saw from that little beginning clip, I'm starting to pull wires through the frame on my car. This thing's all wrapped up, all the GPS, everything's done. Got ignition, headlights, yellow floods, red rock lights underneath. Got the dome light hooked up and the light bar. So this thing is all finished up. I've got the seat heaters on their own switches, and the headsets plug in right here for the intercom system. The boys, Joe Fab, and you know, we're going to start calling you GLAMIS Wedo, because that's what I always call you. They're like, Wedo. I said, Wedo who? GLAMIS Wedo. So I think that's going to be his new nickname. These guys just did 2-inch hollow spindles on this car. All new brakes.
Electric power steering.
Electric power steering,
Pump level.
which I'm going to wire tomorrow. And then I'm going to show you guys everything else we got going on. It is hectic over here right now. We got our, this is the owner of the red car that we just built. This is his other car. Also used to belong to somebody in my Dune group, my ex-Dune group. My old Dune group, not ex. I'm still friends with the guys. So this is a San Limo Squirt, Honda V6. His wife's going to be driving it, so we moved the seat forward so she could touch the pedals. Or I'm sorry, they moved the pedals so she could reach the pedals. Wedo's car is coming along. Check that out, guys. He is killing it out here on his car. Waiting on a few more parts back from Powder Coat for that. We got Cletus's wing here. We're making a new side for it. It'll be done today. And then out here, holy crap, we have got cars stacked. This is our friend Costin Germain's car. This one's going to get full wiring front to back, Holly and Switch Pros. Same thing here, new wiring front to back. He already has Holly, but we're going to put a bigger dash, move the radio and intercom, and move the Switch Pros and rewire it a little bit. And then this car, this is a San Limo Monster Cruiser. Check this out, guys. This thing took a nose shot, I think, and it actually kinked the chassis identically on both sides. I've never seen that before. Joe looked at it and was scratching his head. We think that it may have come down on the nose really, really hard. The roof doesn't look bent, but you never know. And then this Tatum car that I'm wiring, they redid the whole back half. This car's been in some previous GLAMIS Fab videos. He's our frequent flyer at GLAMIS Fab. Joe went ahead and built him an entire new rear clip and had it painted. So he's going to come next weekend, put the engine and trans in it, and I can get to rewiring the car. But in the meantime, I got a little bit of free time, just a little bit. I'm going to start doing some more wiring on my car. This car, they did new rear shock mounts, made this all nice, and it is ready to go back to the customer. Customer's going to put the car back together. Oh, we did new arms. Yeah, new rear arms also. But Joe has been busy as hell with building arms and 2-inch hollow spindles for a bunch of cars. I have been doing so much traveling back and forth to California and drag racing, and I haven't had a whole lot of time to commit to my car. I'm not allowed to touch fiberglass anymore, so Joe went ahead and had my dash fixed, and he's going to get this carved in properly, and then I can get this thing off to paint. As soon as it comes back from paint, I can start getting my dash and my Switch Pros and stuff in. But I'm going to start finishing wiring. I pulled my tail light wires through the frame. I got to pull a dome light through the frame. I got to pull my whip lights through the frame. So I got a little bit of frame pulling to do today. So that's what I'm going to do. And busy. But I really want to get this thing done and have it out for October. So got to stay, do a little grinding, get this thing wired up. So I got some wires pulled through the frame. I got my front lights pulled through over to there. And then my Switch Pros electronics are going to go right here on top. I always like my stuff being on top right here under the hood. And then I can put my cutoff switch in a hole upside down here so I can reach under from the driver's seat and cut the battery off. My battery goes right there, so the connections will be real easy. And I can drill holes and put riv nuts in the frame and bolt this down. So I got that plate made for my electronics. I actually stole this from old school, a guy who used to wire San Limo cars. They were all done like that. So I think that's going to be it for me today, wiring wise. I'm pretty beat. I had a long day at work today. I'm coming over here, so I'm going to call it a day. Head on back to the pad, see if we can't jump in the pool, and keep guys. So Ricky's car, we're back. I'm sorry, we're back next day. Ricky's car is all finished up. All the wiring's done. Switch Pros is in. Everything works as it should. I have one thing left to do, and that's to hook up the battery disconnect switch. But I got to wait for him to come over and sit in the seat and see where he can reach it. That's where we're going to mount it. Joe got the dash carved up for my car, and it's back over at the fiberglass place, getting tuned up. So we're almost ready to put that in, and then it'll be ready for paint. I did a little bit more wiring on this yesterday, ran some more stuff through the tubes up here, as you guys can see. And that stuff, I'll clean that up, and then it all drops out here because my Switch Pros is going to go up here. And I showed you yesterday, I made this panel for it. We will drill the holes, get it all screwed down, and then all my electronics go right there. The great thing about my car having a full center console is that I can run all of my wiring through the console, and I'll have nothing exposed out here along the sides. I really hate running wire along the sides like that, but in some cases you just absolutely have to. But yeah, this thing will come together quickly. Dave Unknown's going to come over and help me bang a couple other things out on this and get it friggin' wrapped up. Moving on to wiring on Costin's car. His dash came out awesome. My color should be pretty similar to that. Switch Pros sitting down there, Holly down there, Joe over there. And I've got the Holly harness, starting to lay it out on the motor and get this thing ready. Boy, whew. Finished that one, onto this one. Still working on mine. And then this car's done. They put an electric steering unit in it, and I wired it up this morning. So it's all finished up and ready to go. And check that out. Yeah, Wicked RSX over here at the Fab Shop. Well, Joe wanted to take a look at these arms and see if there's something we could do a little differently. But I don't think we're going to change it for now. I think they're going to stay the way they are. All kinds of projects going on over here. Cars just spread out everywhere. Sorry about the wind, guys. We're having a bit of a monsoon storm. We got Dick's car over here, waiting on the shocks to come back. We had the shocks rebuilt for this thing. And then check this out, guys. This is another project that came to us via Tom. Like a 63 Datsun 1200. We're taking the original motor and trans out, and it is getting a K-Series, K24, and a Power Glide. We got the adapter plate and everything right there, and that's the mock-up motor. But this thing's going to be badass. So guys, we don't only just do sand cars over here. We do all kinds of projects and little stuff like that Joe thrives on. He loves doing stuff like that because it's not sand car related. Then we've got this. I wanted to talk to you guys a little bit about this thing. So we have this Baja bug body that we were going to build an Outlaw Baja, and I'll drop in a picture right here of what our Outlaw Bajas look like. And this is pretty much how they start off. And I was getting to thinking that I need some more subscribers, guys. So I'll tell you what we're going to do. If you guys can get me to 100,000 subscribers, we will build this Outlaw Baja and give it away. We will do a, you buy something on the website, get you an entry, kind of just like what everybody else is doing. But we will build this Outlaw Baja and we will give it away to one of you subscribers out there. You guys get me to 100,000 and we will start building this car and start the giveaway. So I don't know much more. What more could you ask for? These Outlaw Bajas are badass. We'll do like a small 400 cubic inch LS motor with a small Whipple blower and an S4 trans. And it's they start like this. I'll tell you what, you guys get me to 500,000 subscribers and I'll give that away too. So you guys stick around. Let's get that subscriber count up. It is about that time for GLAMIS season. So we are on our way out to the shop today. Gonna get things set up out here and open up for opening weekend. Joe's going to stay open this weekend. I'm going to go get my trailer set up, and we're going to check things out at the shop and give you guys a little preseason glimpse into our season at GLAMIS Fab. So you guys stick around. We're just about ready to pull up at the shop. Oh man, it's been a long summer. I definitely missed that view. Look at the dunes out there. Man, I miss this place. All right, well, we're pulling up. There's already a lake behind the shop. I see Joe and Wedo out there already getting things ready. We're gonna start moving our trailers around. Whew. It is already warm. So I'm gonna pull up here and disconnect this trailer and pull in and get some things moved around. All right, we got Joe's trailer moved, got my trailer moved. Dave Unknown's trailer is gonna come in this area. We'll have our own little horseshoe here, fire pit in the middle. I'm gonna see if I can't fire up this old Onan that's been sitting all season long, or all off season, and yeah. See if I can't prime this thing up. The tank was very empty, so I put some fuel in it. We'll keep priming it here and see what happens. There it goes. Looks like she took some fuel. Running. All right, guys, first look at GLAMIS Fab for the season. What happened to our sign?
50 seconds to 50 feet.
Our hour sign fell down. We'll have to glue her back on. Yeah. Yep, like Joe said, 50 seconds or 50 feet. So, shop is completely trashed right now because they threw everything in. So, I think they're going to spend the rest of today and maybe tomorrow if they stay, get everything put away, lined up, and set up. What up?
I didn't do it.
I found the GLAMIS Wedo.
I'm hiding.
Is that
Ready.
so?
We're ready.
Hey,
GLAMIS ready.
dude, tell me this is from today, right?
No, you know what? I'll be honest with you. I have no idea. I have to be though. It has to be.
Did you guys get burritos today?
I did it.
Oh no.
Yeah, I did it.
Oh no. That might be
That's
for.
Joe's deal. yeah. That's
Wow.
Grizzly, maybe.
We'll take a look behind the counter. A lot of stuff still here. You know, we don't take everything home with us, but yeah, guys, we're getting ready for the season, man. I can't wait. Can't wait to see you guys. And yeah, be another awesome season. I had some mail over at the shop from Norman Odom, so let's open it up, see what it is. All right, a little bit of fan mail here, I think, so that's pretty cool. Definitely appreciate that. What do we got here? Harvey, it's been fun watching your channel grow. Seeing Joe and his team handle all the carnage that GLAMIS creates is one of the best things on YouTube to watch. I am part of a buggy group that still go out and build buggies from scratch. We are working on our second something buggy. Meet up at Little Sahara Sand Dunes. It would be awesome to see you there with your buggy finished. If you read this, thank you and keep up the awesome content. Norman Adams, thank you so much. Oh, Samco Buggies, right on. Thanks, buddy. I appreciate that. This thing's been sitting here all summer. I didn't know you guys were doing something back in September, but definitely appreciate the mail, buddy. Well, my toy hauler has been sitting all off season out here in GLAMIS. My converter's working. Oop. We are plugged in and charging. AC is flowing nice and cold because it is warm out here today. I got my leaf blower. We're just going to blow the trailer out, get all the dust out of here. I'm going to gather up all the sheets and blankets, take them home, get them washed and cleaned, and then the old girl will be ready for the season. It's been a great trailer for us. Weekend Warrior FS30, and I think I paid $3,500 for it, salvage title. So it's been a great trailer. Frequent flyers here already.
Already?
Opening,
I don't even have a car and I'm here.
Opening day. We're just putting stuff away and he's already here to have something fixed.
I brought another red car for you.
Oh, yeah. Holy crap. Man.
All Already.
Repairs before the season even starts, dude.
Already?
I was just making sure you guys were here.
Yeah.
So that when I do come, I know I'm taken care of.
So this guy owns the red Tatum that I'm wiring up. He's frequent flyer.
How you doing?
Well, that's a wrap, guys, on GLAMIS, getting it all set up. It's a little bit warm out here still. So we're gonna head back home and then back over to the big shop because I got cars to wire and I got work to do. So we'll catch back up with you guys when we get back over to the shop. So guys, this is what a $600 bag of fittings and line looks like. We went with all Frigola stuff and another air motive filter because I can't find my other filter for the other side, but went ahead and picked up another 100 micron filter. I'm using E85 in this car, so we just run 100 pre and 100 post, the steel ones. So you use paper filters with E85 and it's not good. They clog up really fast. So we're gonna get all these things laid out. Dave's on his way and get my fuel system ready to fire this thing up. Anytime Cletus and the boys, Kyle, Jamie, Brent, anytime that any of those guys from PFI Speed have come out, I never had my car. It was always down for something or other. I think the first time I met him 4 or 5 years ago, I was having the hood retractor done and some seat work done and what have you. Then the following year they hadn't come out, and then the next time I only had Joe's car. And the time after that I had a purple twin turbo Honda car that belonged to a customer that I was testing. I had just finished that car. And so I've never had my own car when all my friends come out to go do things. Now I've got my car. I can really, really let it rip. And, you know, when I'm driving customers' cars, I don't like to do too much crazy stuff. But, you know, in my own car, it is what it is. You know, if it breaks, I'll fix it. But I cannot wait to fire this thing up today. So you guys stick around. I'm going to bring you along a little journey with me today while we get this thing fired up for the first time. Bit of a better look at what it's going to take to do my fuel system. Some Vibrant stuff, some Aeromotive stuff, some Frigola, and Frigola E85 safe line. All right, guys. Well, we got all the fuel system stuff worked out. It's as good as it's going to get for right now. I got to make a few changes to my mount over here, but it's going to work. We got it fueled up. We did have a fuel leak up there. We got that fixed, but it's time to kick the tire and light the fire. So here we go, guys. Gonna fire this thing up.
More fuel.
More fuel?
Yes.
Leaking?
Yes. Top of this one. Hopefully just tighten it up.
I made it pretty tight. All right, got another leak and fitting on my fuel pressure regulator there, but we'll get it tightened up and try this again. We also didn't account for there's no gear oil in the trans, so we got a little bit left here. We're gonna pump some in there. Probably won't fill it, but it'll be enough to just so we can test fire it. Things are gonna be moving around inside there, so we need to get a little bit of lat inside there. And I think that's it. I got the trans filled with lat. I got some water in the radiator. So we're gonna go ahead and fire this thing up. Here we go again. All right, so we got the map sensor signal hooked up now. That's why it wouldn't idle. We're gonna try this one more time. That's more like it. There we go. Water. Let those headers burn in. Add a little more water. What up? Plastic hose, what? Where's that coming from?
Transmission. These two holes. Right here.
Oh, shit. That's strange. Let me see what those are.
Nuts. Fitting for
For the shifter. That's for the shifter cable.
Is it?
Yeah. What a trip. I guess those holes have to be plugged. They must go all the way through. That's for when you run the cable around backwards. We got some metric bolts that'll fit in there, I'm sure of it. Let me go grab some.
In the corner.
Okay, it was actually leaking on both sides. So we went ahead and plugged the holes up with some core 20s and some Loctite. And we are going to try this one more time. What I was just cleaning up on that side.
Hey.
Ready to fire this thing up again. Here we go. Oh, you know what? Let's find the radiator cap before we start it. Oh, you found it. All right. So guys, I'm just putting water in this thing right now just in case there's any leaks. There shouldn't be because it's all AN, but I will I'll drain it afterwards and put coolant in it. Antifreeze. All right, ready?
Ready.
Here we go. There we go. Yeah, the idle valve. Fire this thing up again. We top off the fuel, and there we go. Hey, that's more like it. All right, guys, well, she's alive. So first start on my car was successful. We had only one fan cycle, so I'm gonna look into that. Probably my Deutsch connector over here, but man, I'm friggin' stoked. Everything's working good. Car runs like a champ. I cannot wait to get it back to the dyno and get it on E85. They say it should make 100 more horsepower, so it's gonna be pretty gnarly. But that's it for today, guys. First fire up's done. I've got to do some cleanup work on this and then move on to the next car. But as always, guys, thank you so much for watching. Make sure you give us a like and a subscribe, and we will see you guys out at GLAMIS Fab. We are now open from the time you guys see this video. GLAMIS Fab is now open every weekend. So we will see you guys out there. Thanks for watching.